I'm going outside. Where to find niggas? I'm trying to find niggas. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. We're about to get unready together. But I had to find my mirror tripod thingy first. This is the one I got. Let's see. Be careful before I hurt myself. Okay. I actually always like it on this side. I wonder, is it gonna fall? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this right. Okay. Oh, it's turned around. Hey y'all, thanks for the hearts. We about to get ready together. If I could get this damn thing on the mirror. Okay. There's that. Trying not to make a lot of noise. Okay, is it zoomed in? Yeah, I'm like, why is it zoomed in like that? Hey y'all, I'm trying to get y'all straight so I'm trying to get ready. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I need to get my charger. Okay, thanks for the likes. Y'all are amazing. Y'all been coming through with the likes. Okay, period. Avicii's back. So we're gonna get ready together because why not? I didn't want to do it alone. I think I better just leave this how it is. So this is what I wore today, y'all. I had a cute little 1-2 little skirt. I got makeup on it right here, but it was super cute. I tie-dyed this shirt or whatever. Got my little jerky straight. Let's get ready, okay, Sunny? Cause y'all, I got some tea to tell y'all. Let me tell you what the fuck happened to me tonight. Cause see, this tea I could tell. Cause this ex don't be over here. So why? I'm about to take my rings off, y'all. I had 3 rings on today. They're so cute. Especially this one is my favorite right now. This one got mushrooms and something else. Anyway, all right, to the tea, y'all. I need to put my damn headscarf and shit on, but whatever. So, and then I have a tarot necklace, y'all. I got this from Torrid. It's so cute. It's the moon card, and I got it because my mom, y'all know my mom passed away. She was a Pisces, and the moon card is Pisces. So anyway, so my ex like randomly hit me up, which is crazy, right? And because I was just talking about him last night, and I was like, it was some shit, real shit he did back in the day. But it took me till my age now for me to be like, all right, he was real for that one. Thanks for the like, babe. So I was like, what the hell? I mean, hold on. I'm actually not mad at that message. But yeah, so I was like, damn, like it was not no older, it's some real nigga shit he did, right? And so he happened to just hit me up today. And the crazy thing is, he had me blocked. Y'all, all my exes block me or like unfriend me, or if I fucked with them, they block me. And okay, y'all, so I'm gonna tell y'all what's the reason. Thank you, Norma. This is the reason, y'all. So obviously, y'all on here, y'all know I'm a reader. I read energy. I feel sorry for women who can't read energy. Here's why. They be thinking dudes be breaking up with them because they're not enough or things like that. You know what I mean? Like, and so like they be thinking like insecure stuff, like it's about themselves. And it's not. Y'all, half the time dudes just be feeling like they're not enough for you. And so they sabotage it, right? So all of my dudes block me at some point, except the one that's like a narcissist. He will not block me. He like hoping he gets a chance. He's waiting in the cut. But him, he like had me blocked and shit like that or whatever. And I was like talking to my friend. My friend was like, "Well, won't you reach out to him?" I'm like, this nigga still got me blocked to this day. Like he has he has went in the Hall of Fame of blocking me. So, but he hit me up tonight randomly, and I was like, no, today. And I was like busy, and I was like, what the hell? And he has this habit, y'all, where he's like really demanding. Okay, like he, you know how they be like he's strict around here. He's really strict. So if he hit you up and you feel like you ain't respecting his energy, like you ain't hitting back fast enough, then he'd delete the message, block your ass again, be like, he won't say fuck you, but like that's what he be giving when he respond like you didn't have to answer. So I couldn't respond because I was doing business shit. Like, so when I finally did, I was like, you know, he hit me up and he was like talking and he was like, first of all, y'all, if you're a girl and your ex done left you and you're scared they ain't gonna come back, they always come back. All of them. Every ex I had came back. Every one of them. Even the ones I talked to, I promise you they do. It's not flattering, but they do. So thanks for the like, babe. So y'all, he hits me up and we talking and he was like, you know, cause okay, with him, y'all, my ex, let me give y'all a description of him. He was very nice looking at the time. He's a light skinned guy. He literally looks like a cross between Chris Brown and T.I. So my friends would tease him. They were like, so if he got a tight cut, like in the back, a fade, he looked like T.I. And if he let his waves come in and the curls on top, he looked like Chris Brown. Like, and if he gained weight too, when he got skinny, because he was skinny, he was a skinny guy, but when he gained weight or whatever, he would look like Chris in the face. And when he lost his weight, he looked like T.I. So he was 6'4" as well. And, you know, very handsome dude or whatever. So when I was with him, y'all, I gave him the best of me. Like, I gave him all of me. I was telling him tonight, I was like, don't feel bad that I don't want to date you now. Like, or be cool, like be your friend. I was like, we cool, but I don't think we should be like daily friends. Like, I check in on you from time to time because that's what he was asking for. because I told him, I'm like, if it, don't feel bad about that because I'm about to tell you some real shit. Like, y'all, he got the best of me. I love him more than I love myself, okay? And after that, I said, I will never do that again. He got it. Congratulations, but I will never do that. So I used to cook for him, wait on him hand and foot, clean. Like, I'm that kind of submissive. I was that kind of submissive girlfriend. Now I'm gonna be that kind of wife, okay? Wife. Got to put that metal to get all of that. So anyway, like I would do his laundry, cook for him, make sure he had everything, pack his lunch, like, do all the things. If he got sick, I'll be at the hospital, waiting hand and foot, all that shit. So, um, but then I'm not gonna say he didn't appreciate it. I just think he needed to work on himself. So I had left him because he wouldn't take care of himself like I needed him to. And I was just like, I can't. Like, no, you need to like fix yourself. So I remember telling myself, y'all, way back then, I was like, if this is, we was 24 back then, 25. I was like, if this is 25, what the fuck is 35 gonna look like? Thanks for the light, babe. And I was like, I don't want to stick around to see. So I broke up with him. And I was like, it feel like me in your life is making you miserable. Like, and I don't want to make you miserable. Like, I want you happy. Well, really, it was him making himself miserable, y'all. But I was just trying to let him down easy. So he was like, okay, cool. Cool. And then when he got out, he slammed the shit out of my door. Like, slammed the shit out of my door. And I knew he wasn't in agreement. So I like had went home and cried in the shower. This like 10 years ago, y'all. 11. Because I was like, damn, I didn't feel bad for leaving him. I just felt bad that I hurt his feelings. Let me see who in the chat real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Everybody getting blocked. It's a block party really quickly, y'all. Thank you, Zanaya. I am part Chinese, a Vaitu. Uh, Thank you. Elvis, it's hot as hell here where I'm at. Like, hot as hell. Congratulations to everybody who didn't get blocked. Okay. Sunny, you laughed my ass off. Why did we blocking you? I don't know. Sunny. Okay, now I can see. Sorry, Sunny. I had to turn the chat off a little bit because it was so annoying. Girl, let that man back in. He fine. He is. But Sunny, okay. Like, okay, so here's this thing. Like, and Sunny, you watch spiritual channels, so you're gonna know what I'm talking about. When you like move forward, right? Like you live your life and it's been years later. I feel like he's in the same exact spot I left him in, if not possibly worse. Like there's some things I will attest to for age, right? Like I don't know if you lost a tooth or you chipped a tooth or you're getting wrinkles or something like that or maybe you gain a little weight. He didn't gain a weight by the way or something like that. There's certain things I will allow for obviously because we're all deteriorating starting at 20. I don't care what nobody's saying. I used to tell my mom, I used to be like, it's downhill from 21. My back used to be hurting. But it's certain things I'm like, spiritually, you should have evolved. Like, so we were talking and I could tell when I'm triggering him because he'll start saying my name like a lot over top of the conversation. And so anyway, that's what I was telling y'all. He got all of me. All of me. And I said, nah, ain't nobody else gonna get all of me. Not like that. And then the ex, like the dude I dated after him, way after, he got me while I was most authentically myself. And I was like, damn, he got the rawest version of me. I was raw. But that's it. Everybody else get what I give. And you take that. And if you take that and you respect my boundaries, then we can see where we go from there. So anyway, and then me and him, we have different ideals that don't match, but we agree on one thing. He loved the LGBTQ community like I love the LGBTQ community. I cannot date you unless you love the LGBTQ community. It's not gonna happen. That's what I stand for. I know there's people that watch my live that don't necessarily agree with that, and you know that's your beliefs. That's cool. I ain't mad at you, baby. I know all the things that are said and all the things. You know what I mean? Like, but you can't be with me if you're not down with them. Like, it is what it is. And he always stood on business with that with me. So we were always in agreement with that. Um, and you know he'll bust a 1-2 for me. Do you get what I'm saying? Bust a 1-2, okay? Like he was really that. So anyway, and all my family loved him. Everybody loved him, and my mama loved him. But y'all, sometimes he would be a little too real. Like it'll be bullshit my family members be on, and I'd be like, nigga, let me check them. Like, like I'm not gonna lie, my mom was on some bullshit with him before, but I was about to check her, y'all, and before I could check her, he caught himself trying to check my mama, and I was like, what? You wanna die? Don't check my mom. Let me get her. Like, what the hell? Cause I'm gonna tell y'all about it, y'all. My mom used to think my man was her man, okay? And not in a sexual sense. Like, soon as she saw him show up, she'd be like, hey Andrea, my day was good. I'm telling them how I talked to my ex tonight that had me blocked. Okay. So anyway, my mama, she would think my man was her man, y'all, in this sense. She would think every time he come around, he gonna do 50, 11 errands for her. Because from my mama from the South, from Georgia, and where they from, y'all, if you bring your nigga around and your mama say jump, he's supposed to say how high. But my ex, he was like, um, there was a reason why he couldn't be like that. And I used to just be like, I had guys trying to defend me against my family. Wait, I've had guys try to defend me against my family. Like my folks will be cool with me later. You'll be blocked from coming back over here trying to take up for me against. No, but for real. For real. He used to send me, he used to be having my back, and I used to like, you can shut the fuck up. Don't talk about my fucking mom like that, bitch. Like, oh, what the fuck did you tonight? He was about to try to go into it. And I was like, not too much on my mama. You're not about to speak on the dead, that's one. And you're not about to speak on my mama. And he was like, you and I know. And I was like, nigga, if you already saw me check her, why are you talking about that shit? That shit is old, my nigga. So he was like, you right. I'm like, I had your back. No. So anyway, hey Jose, hey Dylan, hi y'all. I'm doing good. So anyway, you know, my mama thought she was gonna be running him around, like moving TVs and sofas and shit every time she see him, y'all. I'm sorry. I know men is strong and this and that, but it's just like every nigga don't wanna fucking move your goddamn couch every time you see them. Like, don't no nigga want an assignment from your mama every time he see her, especially if he's seeing her like 3, 4 times a week. Stop it already. So I used to have his back on that, but again, like I said, he just wouldn't take care of himself. So when I was talking to him tonight, um, he didn't look like himself. Like he looked worse off than before. I need eye drops. He looked worse off than before. And I was like, damn. So the conversation we had, like the shit he was talking about, it's like he had this obsession with like being a provider, like an obsession, an unhealthy one, to the point where it's just like he was killing himself when he's the type of person that really needs to be caring for himself first and not everybody else. Um, I know she bad. She bad. Okay. Yeah, so he's that type of person. And so I could see that all the effects that I thought was gonna happen, like how I said, if this is 24, what the fuck 30, 24, what the fuck is 34 gonna be like, or 30, 25, 34, whatever. When I was talking to him, he was like, "You was right," and I'm like, "I could see it. Like you could see it all on him, y'all." Then when I was talking to him, it's just like it's like he was stuck in the past, and he was like, "I just need a friend," and I'm like, first of all, I hate when a nigga do you dirty and want to come back around and be a goddamn friend. That shit irks me. Um, you know? And then after that, it's just like, so that part's irky. And then also, it's just like, I don't think we're aligned to be friends. So I was honest. I was like, I have created a safe bubble around myself. Um, my friends and family are so like, hold on, they're gonna have to subscribe now. You done it now, you little bitches. You little bitches have done it now. You fucking fucktards. I already was calling somebody a bastard on here last night. Y'all about to have me acting a fool. So now subscribe to talk your shit, nigga. Anyway, so yeah, like I could see talking to him, y'all, like some of his ideals are still the same as 11 years ago. Um, I need to get stuff out of my room to clean my face. So some of the shit like the ideals he had from 11 years ago is still the same. Like, and I'm like, you putting these people first and it's killing you. It's killing you. Like, you have to put yourself first. And he was just like, but you know how I am. I'm my dad child. We gonna die about it. And I'm like, or you could just love yourself and do you. You know what I mean? And take care of you. And then when you get back on your your one on your feet, do you. And then I'm not going to say, well, it didn't make him feel insecure, but this is his exact words. So we were talking, and I was talking about, I was making an order for my brand ambassadors because they didn't have some of their sizes in the store. And I have to get their shit like done. And I was telling him that's what I was doing because he was like, "You're not even paying attention to me." And I was like, I am. I'm just handling business at the same time. And he was like, "I understand." And y'all, this be the thing. Like, one of my other exes tried to come back and he was like, no, we can work it out. I'm like, nigga, when you left me, I was eating McDonald's and shit every day. Nigga, I drink green juice. I ain't even the same bitch. And I'm not flexing on green juice, but I would have never drank green juice when we was together. I thought green juice was gag worthy than a bitch, okay? I'm not the same. So I'm like, I'm not the same bitch you left. And here's the thing, y'all. It's like they'll leave me and they'll go away for all these years. And it's like, hey, Kaden, they come back looking for the same bitch they left like 20 years ago. How did you think that? There's no way in your brain you thought I was going to be the same bitch. How? Let me hurry up because it's 2 in the morning. But yeah, so that's what he did essentially. Like, he came back and was like, he was honest. He said he was sorry. That I have to commend y'all because the niggas don't be saying they sorry. You got to goddamn pull teeth out of them to get them to say they sorry. So he said he was sorry or whatever. And, I was like thankful, but I was like, he was like, I know you don't need it now, but, I am sorry. I fucked up and you were the best thing to happen to me. And I was like, I know. It's like, no, I did say I know, but I be playing like that, y'all. I was like, I know. He was like, I shouldn't have said that. I was like, I'm her. I'm her. But y'all, here's the thing about being her. The dudes, they don't think like they don't treat you right while they have you when it's the wrong dudes. They don't. So when you're her for real and you're her, because I got some bad bitches on here and I know y'all her. You have to really be cognizant of who you let in your space because these niggas will mistreat you because they don't love themselves. So then you just gonna be catching strays and you ain't even do nothing. And then you're going to think something wrong with you. That's what I was talking about in the beginning of the live. You be thinking something wrong with you, and it's because of you. Or maybe if I was skinny enough, if I was lighter enough, if I was pretty enough, if my hair was long enough, or this, that, and the third, right? That's what you be saying in your mind, but it's really these niggas insecure, y'all. But thank God I know how to read energy. You know? I've had so many dudes, they block me for this exact reason. And after they fuck it up with me, y'all, they block me because it hurts them to know what they did after they do it. And the last one, y'all, I tried to save his ass. I said, don't you think this self-sabotage? Because he gonna say something, well, you're you and I'm just me. What? And y'all, he was blunt as fuck. That's the one I be wanting. I be dying to show y'all this nigga. But he's somebody else nigga right now, so I can't do it. And I know the nigga be watching me. Like, and I'm like, oh, what? And I knew. I was like, you think you're gonna regret this when you do this? And he was like, yep. So then afterwards, y'all, he came a coming back. But he wasn't coming back like I wanted him to. So I ain't want it. And he was single still, but like I can't deal with the low self-esteem. Like a little bit of low self-esteem, you know. What Chris Brown said in Transforming, he said, need a ride, I could wear you up. Knees big, I set you up. Like, all right. But like when it gets to a point though, like it's only I could do so much. Damn, I'm just a woman. So that be the reason. And I feel so bad when girls think it's them, because literally 9 times out of 10, it's not even you. It's not you, it's them. So, and I don't know what the hell this epidemic of insecure men is. This crazy. And we could get on the girls another day, because these self-sabotage, that's a big it. Yes. They self-sabotage so much. And like, they be like, oh, girls just say that to make themselves feel better. And it's just like, if every bitch saying the same thing, be a lie. Every girl is singing the same song. I'm telling you. He's a Mario Badescu. It stops me from breaking out after I do makeup. If I don't do that and I do makeup, y'all, I'm just gonna break out everywhere. But yeah, y'all, and I feel bad for the girls that don't know it, is my point. So anyway, when I was talking to him, he was like, because he just, y'all, I just swore to God I was about to get the nigga that got long hair, because he had grew out his twist. Now he's gray, but y'all, he been gray since we was 20. He always been gray. Every dude I dated was gray. It's so weird. Like, even when I was 19, every dude I dated was gray. So he had like the long twist, y'all, grew him out like to here, long. And y'all know that take a dude a long time. I get on FaceTime with him. Y'all, his hair back short. I said, where your hair at? He said, how you know I had long hair? And I said, because when you wrote me, then I went looking on your mama page, because I couldn't find your page. And I said, because you had blocked me. And he was like, yeah, but I unblocked you. And I was like, yeah, I saw you unblocked me. And then I said, because then you wrote me, then you unblocked me. And he said, no, I unblocked you a month ago. I was like, so you've been stalking me since you unblocked me? He was like, I can't stalk you because your Facebook is private. And I was like, I don't know who that is. But he was like, yeah. And then he was like, so how you know I had long hair? And I said, I was looking on your mama page. I said, ain't no shame in my game. You came looking for me. I'm going to see what the hell you been up to. So he was like, he fell out with the girl that did his hair, and he had nobody do his hair. And he don't really trust nobody. He is very private. He is Scorpio. I'm a Virgo, by the way. He was my longest relationship. He gonna say we was together for 10 years. I said, nigga, put some respect on our years. Nigga, it's 5. It's 5 long ass years, nigga. Me cooking, cleaning, being in the hospital with you, nigga. Put some respect on my years. Shit, that was a marriage. And his mama was like, never mind. That's a whole nother story. So, thank you. Thank you. So, anyway, he said that. So, I was like, you niggas always block me. And I said, he was like, you was mad when I blocked you. I said, nigga, you still blocking me and unblocking me 11 years later. I was like, you realize, I said, does that seem normal and healthy to you? And he was like, it's been 11 years ago. And I'm like, yeah, like, You think we could work? I said, I don't even be on what you want. You're still blocking and blocking a bitch from 11 years ago. Like, hold on one second. He writing me now. Hold on. I'm about to tell y'all the tea what he talking about. He want to know how many dudes I done been with in between me and him in 11 years. I don't owe you that. You're not my nigga, and you're not going to be my nigga. Never. Like, I'm not. So that's what he just asked me on. And he keep asking me what kind of dog I want because he's trying to buy me another dog. But we have 2 dogs. We don't need any more dogs. So anyway, I was telling him, I was like, no, that's not normal. You're blocking me and unblocking me. It's been 11 years. How are you still mad at me 11 years later? And y'all, he's the reason we broke up. Like, he did some flaw shit. He did some false shit, y'all. He broke up with me and cheated on me with a girl for the weekend, and then tried to get back with me. And me and the girl hit him with the okey doke. Y'all had to hit him where it hurt real bad, okay. So and he know how to take it, because y'all, I'm really good at playing dirty. I don't do that shit though unless you ignite me. If you ignite me, then we gonna play, baby, and you gonna be mad 11 years later, y'all. So when I be telling y'all stuff, I be trying to tell y'all the good way to play it with niggas, y'all. When I be giving y'all advice about y'all girls and y'all boys, I be trying to tell y'all the nice way to play it, because God don't like that kind of stuff, y'all, okay? He just don't. And you gonna pay some kind of consequences. But just know, if you ever book me for a private reading and somebody play you and you need advice, I'm gonna have a nigga blocking you 11 years later and unblock you because they just can't figure out why they hate you, love you, hate you, love you. Stuck. They still gonna be calling you, trying to buy you things like expensive as thousands of dollar dogs. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Clock it. Anywho, so he was saying that, he was like, I was like, that's not normal, bro. You block, like, yes, Sonny. And then let me tell y'all some more tea too. Like, obviously y'all see I'm plus size. See, back then it wasn't always ideal to be plus size and be her. But here's the thing though, always been her. And every time when I would walk into a room with this nigga or any of my other niggas, because they all pretty, all of them pretty, I like pretty boys. It is what it is. My cousins, all my homeboys, homegirls, they were like, when people be shitting on big girls, you always got fine niggas. I keep a fine nigga because we're not digging in the sea monster garbage can to get any of those out. No, you can say that for the pretty girls that like the ugly boys. Y'all know pretty girls. Some of the pretty girls like the ugly dudes. Mariah the Scientist and Young Thug. He didn't look cute till he gained the weight. Sorry. It is what it is. The pretty girls like the ugly boys. They can have the sea monsters. They could have the little babies. Little baby is not cute. I respect little baby, but in my opinion, I am not sexually attracted to little baby, and I'm pretty sure he's not sexually attracted to me, so we're even. Right? Cool. So I always like a pretty dude. It is what it is, you know? And I think they like me because I'm not going to tell them to do it. And I usually be every dude's first plus size woman, right? So anyway, past that, he was telling me how, he was like, you said every dude blocks you or like unfriends you. He was like, I believe you. And I was like, why? And he was like, I'm going to be just honest. Now I'm crying laughing because he said what I already know. He said, I'm gonna put y'all back on the tripod because I'm about to move now. He said, they keep blocking you. He was like, I'm gonna just be fully transparent. And he was off the liquor tonight. You know how it is. There's something in this liquor. He was like, you know, I'm gonna be honest. They keep blocking a man will only block you and and unblock you and unfriend you if you ain't doing shit to him, because it's very hard for him to look at what he fucked up. Like, just be happy and just be out in the universe for somebody else to get. And I was like, yeah, I know that. And my best friend, she not gonna hear tonight. I think she in the bed. Sister gotta work. But my best friend said that because somebody tried to get cool with me again. And I was like, No, like that shit is so flawed to me. Why the fuck is you blocking me and unblocking me? That shit is irky than a bitch. Like, j- join the party and just sit, like, come in the movie theater. That's what I be calling my pages, because I got a lot of followers. Like on my Instagram, it has like, hold on, y'all, we're gonna be in the dark for a second, because everybody's sleeping, and I can't cut the light on until I get downstairs. But I'm hungry. Like, I'm hungry. Hold on, y'all. I gotta be careful. Make sure the puppy ain't poop no damn where. We gonna have some light, y'all. Hold on. But yeah, so he was saying like it's hard for them to, you know what I'm saying, watch some shit they missed out on. And I'm like, I feel you, but if I fucked up, I'm not about to unfriend you because I fucked up. That's insanity to me. So, but I respect him for being real. You know, we just had a real conversation, and yeah. So afterward, he was like, you know, I'm not laughing at him. I'm not laughing at him. He was like, I'm coming to you as a man. He was like, I'm trying to be back with you. Like, basically, he was awesome. Who better for you than me? And I swear to y'all, before this, that have nothing to do with no men, all this shit been going on, and me and my business partner been like, she was like, is it retrograde? Like, and I said, girl, no, it can't be. Y'all, I'm looking up the dates because shit going so weird. Like, this dude, I was arguing with this dude last week like he was my man, and I was like, no, we're not doing this. You're not fucking arguing with me. Like, I'm not doing this. Y'all had to hang up the phone. I don't even hang up in people's face. I was like, bye, bitch, bye. Hung up the phone because please stop. What are we doing? This is weird. Your nails match your toes? No, my toes is like chrome. Well, they kind of match. Cause y'all, my feet look so bruised up. I don't know why they look like that. Um, but they match this chrome line under the raindrops. I don't know if you can see it. My camera is weird. But it's trying to focus on my face, y'all. I'm trying to show you, but that's the color chrome it is. I'm laughing at him for you. Yes, he was like, who better for you than me? And he was like, I know you need protection. Cause I told you, y'all, he a reformed thug. He issued up the block about me. Okay, that's never been a question. But he won't take care of himself. You can be fine nigga Friday all you want to, please. Why you not taking care of yourself? So, you know, he was awesome. Who better for you than me? And I just want you back, and we could do this together, and that, and I was just like, okay, sweetie, like, one thing I don't like about him is he try to tell me about me, because he think it's a flex that he know me better than anybody know me. But I'm like, dude, you knew me 11 years ago, which means you don't know me. So yeah. So anyway, he was like, can we just be friends? And I was like, I just don't really see space for that because, you know, I don't see space for us being friends because he is spiritually so much, like energetically, he's so much lower than me. And there's nothing wrong with that, y'all, because there's Jay-Z would probably say I'm spiritually lower than him, or Beyonce, you know, I'm just using them, whatever. But it's like, I don't know that I have the energy to take on charity, you know? Spiritual charity, you know? And I told him, I said, well, you're inebriated calling me. Now, when he texted me earlier, he was sober. But I'm like, you're inebriated calling me. And he was like, you know, liquid courage. And I'm like, no, no, no. You need to have heart to talk to me sober. I want a nigga that can talk to me sober, you know? It would have changed anything, no. But it shows me that he's in the same spot. And I was like, you know, last time I seen him years ago, I told him, I was like, you don't look good, babe. Like, you don't. You got to get yourself together. Y'all, I'm going to show y'all what I got. I got this kicking chicken or something from Longhorn. It was so good. It's an appetizer. But yeah, so I'm like, you have to love yourself enough. Like, he looking still is like just as bad as when I left him. So then, back then it was sad to see.
Now I'm just like, damn, if you was wondering, bitch, he's living his karma. Like, he is. So he was like, he was also, I just need a friend then. And I was like, I can't be a constant friend because I have to protect my energy. And I was honest. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, I was honest. I have to protect my energy. Um, if I had it to give, I would. But y'all, I used to be such a caring girl, and I told y'all he the one. He got everything from me. He got all of me, but he will never get. He will never get all of me again. Nobody will. So yeah, I just told him the truth, and I was like, I will reach out to you like every so often and see how you are. And when we got off the phone, I was like, hey, like, promise me you are going to be in a better spot when I talk to you again. He was like, all right. Just to give him a little bit of like hope for friendship or whatever. Not friendship, but you know what I mean? Like, be better. I pour into y'all all the time with readings. So I don't mind pouring into someone. It don't cost you not a goddamn thing to say like, hey, you gotta do better for yourself. I'm like, nigga, you fine, nigga. Friday, why don't you love yourself? So I was like, do you love yourself? He said he do, and he was like, he quit his shit tonight, his bullshit. So I said, it's like, I'm gonna hold you to it, and when I talk to you again, y'all, I'm gonna reach out to him in 3 months, and we're gonna get an update. Okay, we're gonna see how he doing. Because I don't want to see him. Okay, y'all. So with my exes, I usually be like, get the fuck away from me, because they usually do stupid shit, and I feel like I don't owe you anything if you do be filled. Like, I don't owe you a bitch ass thing. But with him, for some reason, I never wanted to see him do bad. The rest of them, I'm like, eat crow, all of you. But him, I'm like, I don't want to see you down bad like that. Not like that. Um, but yeah. So that's what the fuck happened. It's just crazy how, like, you would think at one point I thought, no, that's a lie. With him, I knew I was done with him. But with other dudes, you would think, like, because there's a dude or two that I wish they would have worked out with. And there's one that if he caught on, just being honest. Um, but I be having stipulations. I'm like, if they ain't coming like this or like that, I ain't going. I ain't going. But it's like you would be begging for these people back, these dudes, these girls, and you'd be like, damn, if they came back to me, I'd just take them back. But then it's like spiritually, when y'all was together, it was already like, at one point it was here, and then y'all left because it went like this, right? Them and you, or vice versa. But by the time you done did like this and kept doing the work thinking something was wrong with you, right? Then by the time they come back, they either like this and still not there at the same place you left them, or they down bad lower. And when they come back, you be like, fuck this. I can't even sit through a conversation with this motherfucker. Like, this motherfucker slow. Like, that's how it be. You don't even be wanting them no more. And I was like, damn, like, I thought I was gonna go back and I'm gonna tell the truth. Y'all thought I was gonna go back and get a little 1-2 one last time. I was like, it's summer. I was thinking about him last night. He popped up. So I'm gonna go get a little 1-2. Because y'all know I've been celibate for like 3 years. And I don't call it celibate because I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just I'm very picky. Very picky. I'm like, I ain't gotta add no new body. Y'all know how bitches think. I ain't gotta add no new body. But then when I was talking to him, I'm like, I think that I would break him more. I ain't spiritually doing that to him. And I'm like, I love me too much to be that kind of person to you. So I'm like, I just check in on your partner. So y'all want to know the funniest shit? Me and my chef have a YouTube channel together, right? Thanks for the like, babe. Me and my chef have a YouTube channel. Y'all ready for this? He was like, you dating somebody? You with somebody? Now, yeah, y'all, I'm talking to somebody. It's not serious, but I'm talking to somebody. And I was like, why? And he was like, why you won't just keep it real with me? Why are you talking to somebody? And I'm like, what is that going to do for you if you know I'm talking to somebody or not? Like, what is that going to do for you? Is it going to make you sad? Or is it going to make you happy that I found someone if I did? And then he just was like, you know. So I'm like, don't ask me no shit like that. So he gonna tell me before I get off the phone, because I was like, you got 5 minutes. We was on the phone for 2 hours, and I'm like, bro, I'm tired. And he was like, you just don't like what I'm saying. I was like, no, I'm a human. It's 1 a.m. I'm tired. So before I get off the phone, y'all, he gonna say, oh, y'all, this is laughable. Well, let me tell you about him. So my chef who I have a channel with is my best friend's husband, and they're both two men. When my auntie had met him, she said she only met him. I was just with him that day. And he was like, my aunt said, oh yeah, ooh, he look good. Ooh, that's you. And I was like, no, auntie, he's just my friend. She said, girl, that's how it start. I'm cackling, y'all, because he gives straight tease. And my best friend gives straight tease too. When me and my mom first like seen him, we was like, is he straight? He fine. Like, no, gay. So, like, gaydar wasn't working that day. Gaydar wasn't working, but my best friend fine. I was just telling him, I was like, you is hot. Hot. And he was like, hot? And I was like, hot. And then he was like, I'm not hot. And I was like, oh boy, honey. And he was like, oh, you mean fine? I'm like, fine, nigga, Friday, fine. And he was like, but it's just when he be off guard and shit like that. And he told me he went to dinner the other night with our homeboy, and he was like, a girl came up to him and asked, like, was asking for his number, and he had to show her the ring. And she's like, oh my God, your wife? And he's like, my husband. And she was like, oh my God. And she was like, but you're so cute. And I was like, he is. So anyway, my aunt had said that. So people assume that when I'm with either of them, those is my mans. So I be like, get away from me, bro. Stop blocking, because they gonna think we together. Get the fuck out of here. And the last party I was at, I was like, I'm trying to holler at a red hat. Get away from me. So anyway, I think my chicken done. I was trying to warm it back up. I know it's not gonna be crunchy like earlier at the restaurant. Anyway, y'all, he gonna say, by the way, the dude that you do videos with, he seemed really nice. He seemed like he really loved you and he really cared about you. He said, I hope he make you happy. And I started crying, laughing on that phone. Like, I'm laughing in his face. And he was like, just looking at me like, bitch, you gonna laugh in my face after I tell you some shit and show you I'm broken behind this? Y'all, I'm crying so bad. Cause I'm like, nigga, you ain't looking hard enough. Cause there's video clips of us on my channel. That's how I advertise with clips. I'm like, we was together? And I'm like, clearly you ain't go to the YouTube page. He didn't watch the intro. He literally says, we have a back and forth where we do. And I say, I me, you know what I'm saying? I like sweet and salty. When I'm not cooking, I'm doing music. I got that clothing line, whatever. And he says, when I'm not cooking or doing my chef thing with her, I'm with my husband and my crazy ass dog, Blackjack. So I'm screaming. I'm like, this boy think he knows something so bad. And I went back watching the clips and I'm like, we have chemistry. And I told him that. I told my friend, I said, we have so much chemistry, they're gonna think we together. And send me some money. Send me some money. LOL Clockwalker for real. Yes. So, like, they be just existing, to be honest. And I be cracking up because I'm like, get away from me. But then, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I told y'all the other night when we was at this party, this dude was chasing me the fuck around. And then I sandwiched them and I was like, we're an ice cream sandwich, please don't move. And it was like, so yeah, so he said that he just going off saying his little shit, like, I hope he treats you right. You know, he seems like a really nice guy. And I'm thinking for the life of me, I'm like, who the fuck is he talking about? And I'm like, no, he not talking about Rudy. No, he not talking about Rudy. Oh, y'all. And I said, wow. I said, he was like, tell him, I'm pretty sure he's nice guy. I said, I can't wait to tell him this shit in the morning. And I'm busting out laughing. He looking hurt in the camera like this. Y'all, me and him is going to cry laughing tomorrow together. And I just let it sit. I just let it marinate and sizzle in his face. I said, I'm going to let him know. I said, that's so funny for more than one. I mean, for many reasons that I just don't even have time to disclose tonight. So, have a good night. Be safe. Y'all, what? This is why you shouldn't go on people's page, like, trying to hurt your feelings. Because you ain't going to do nothing. I kind of got some kava, too. Do I want the kava, too? Yeah, I got leftover shit. Y'all, that's why you shouldn't go on your people pages. Because that shit just going to hurt your feelings. And sometimes, ooh, that hummus. Sometimes it's just a little jump off, right? It's just a little jump off. She don't mean shit to him. Or vice versa. And sometimes it's they gay best friend. So anyway, that's what the fuck I was doing tonight. This shit. Like entertaining my ex. I feel like fucking Cardi B. Cardi B said, I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like doing niggas wrong. I do what they say I can't. Well, she said she like proving niggas wrong. But anyway, I'm trying to see what this other dude I'm talking to is on. He doesn't live in my state, which means it would be easier for me to date multiple men at once without having to explain myself. Did you block him after? No, I didn't block him. I actually added him because he seemed to like be picking up what I was putting down this time. Last time he pissed me off when he contacted me because I was about to get that was a couple, 2021 or 2022, he contacted me. And he pissed me off, Sonny, because I was about to get a fucking massage. I told him that. He was like, why was you so mean to me last time? I was like, bitch, I was about to get a massage and you were disturbing my peace. Like, you was talking about some shit that I didn't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about your feelings when I'm going to get a massage. But no, I didn't block him, Sonny, but I should have, because now he's trying to ask my damn body count and why I won't tell him. And he was like, something he asked, and he was like, you know what I'm talking about, and I forgot what he's talking about, to be honest. So he's someone, he like poor little tink tink, he going through some shit. So I'm like, poor little tink tink. I will check on you once every 3 to 4 months, see how you doing, because I do care if he's alive. But that's pretty much it. I feel like he made himself known. Like, shit, shoot your shot, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Every girl, unless the dude like beat the shit out of you or like stole from your mama, every girl want their exes to come back and be, you know what I mean? They want every girl with their ex to be down bad over them. That's the truth. So anyway, I'm like, all right, but it does, okay, like off the humble tip, like if we're not talking out of ego, seriously, it takes a lot of courage to say you sorry to somebody you fucked over real bad, right? He wasn't the filthiest, but he was kind of filthy. He wasn't the filthiest. He was level 2 filthy. He wasn't the top 5 filthy. Like, but he was filthy. But it takes a lot of courage to say you're sorry, and chivalry is dead. Okay. Thankfully, hey y'all. But so because of that, like I said, oh shit, I'm about to burn up my pita chips. I just wanted to dry them out a little bit. But yeah, I just feel like that's Halle Bailey. I seen her over Twitter that she filed before custody after seeing it in prom. I would be pissy too. Shoot, I told you, Halle don't. It's not about Halo. It's not. I'm sorry to say. Oh shit, I had bread. I had bread. I forgot I had bread. Anyway, it's not about Halo with her. It's about get back. She want him. She don't want him to be with Halo. It's like I told y'all in a reading. I'm like, it's her and Halo or nothing when it comes to him. I forgot to get something to drink. I'm thirsty too. But yeah, so I know she's sick. So she gonna try to stab him any way she can. But like I told you, or told y'all, he not gonna see his, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a while. Because of her on that petty shit. But the thing is, y'all, you got to watch how you play with God people. I'm not saying Halle Bailey hasn't, but DDG has saved a lot of people's lives. He saved a lot of people's career. He worked with people that he didn't have to. He gave to people that he didn't have to. He even gave to people that betrayed him that should have been fucking kicked to the curb and been paid fucking dust. Okay? So that's a man who has saved his bloodline. So you have to be careful with people that have higher ranking spiritually. You have to. Like, it might be some suffering on his part, but the ultimate suffering would come from the ones that do things unjustified. So you just really gotta be careful. I don't know nothing. I'm just saying something, you know. But yeah, y'all. He always leave people better than he left them. Even if they cross him, he do. And the thing is, he always want to make the shit right too. Like, even if they be like they fucking hate him, whatever. I'm like, if nothing else, this be my shit with dudes. Like the last dude, one of the last dudes I dated, I didn't like how he did me. I wish he would have did it differently. Hold on, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm changed while I talk to y'all. Although I wish he would have did it differently, y'all. I still fuck with the fact that, like, y'all, he didn't leave me broke or broken, okay? Like, he always had me, always. Like, I think he gave me, last time we was talking, he gave me, like, or the last time we spoke, he shouldn't have even done it. That's the truth. And for reasons that I can't say online. But he gave me, I want to tell you, I think it was like 3 stacks, something like that. So it's just like, he left me better off financially. He didn't break my shit. And anytime, like, I was sick or something, he would, like, send me all this money and make sure I was good. Our dates were insanely high. Like, insanely high. And, hold on. It's not about that, but it's like, and it's not about the money, but it's like, damn, he cared enough that he didn't want to take me out to no fucking Wendy's or some shit. You know what I mean? He wasn't trying to Netflix and chill. He was trying to wine and dine and give me the best. So because of that, he would never be bad off in my book. And I wish these girls would realize that about him. It's like it's never enough what he do. And like I said, he's not perfect, but it's just like at the same time, you gotta count what you came in with versus what you leave with. Did you leave with more than what you came with? Because if you did, I don't want to hear it, okay? Did you leave more than what you came with? Because if you did, I don't want to hear it. Now, a nigga that left you down bad,
Oh, please, honey. He deserves nothing. He deserves piss in his face. Because dudes should never be taken from women. That's crazy. You know what my uncle said? My uncle said, I gotta be down bad and damn near dying to take from a woman. Them the niggas I come with. Like, you know? So I just, what I'm seeing, I just find it odd and crazy. Like, he never had them down bad. But yeah. I don't know, but if I don't know what y'all think though. Y'all think differently or y'all think the same? Like, y'all think men's supposed to take from women? Cause this, who is this Mac Daddy? He got the question mark face. But I'm wondering, like, supposed to leave a girl better than what you? Cause this what I feel like. The reflection, like the girl, how the girl doing in a relationship is a reflection of the nigga. And if you can't water her, then you should probably let her go. Like if the dude's supposed to be a leader and a root, but the flowers attached to you is dying, my nigga, then we got some other concerns we need to be talking about. And that's why when tonight my ex was trying to get back with me, I'm like, nigga, you the root and you not looking well, buddy. You're not, and it's not a flex. And you want me to attach myself to you so I could die too? Yes, Sonny. Like and he not saying like you gotta be a damn gold digger and get thousands and thousands out of them. Like, but at the same time, it's just like, y'all, I'ma speak on something. It's like, nah, I can't speak on that shit. God damn it. Because y'all, I'm getting a little too popular, a little more popular than y'all think. It's certain things the spirits won't even let me read on y'all. Like, spirit guides, I say you know. So, it's certain things I can't read on. So, I really be trying to watch my tongue. But I will just say this. How can I put this? There are situations, okay, where dudes will be fucking on women, right? And sending them home with knowing there's no food in their fridge, or maybe they having trouble and they ain't got no good clothes to put on their back. They don't have no gas on. You get what I'm saying? But they good enough to fuck them, but you don't give a fuck if I'm straight or not? What the fuck is we talking about? And no, of course I'm a Mac Daddy. I don't do and big Suburbans. Nigga, you are a big Suburban. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck out of here. Hold on, y'all. Because I left my charger in the bathroom. I thought. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Why my best friend gonna call me or she texted me last night, talking about some, that's my favorite part of lives, when you be talking chill and then you just cuss people out. I'm like, first of all, the ratchery. Y'all, and I really be keeping it light on here. I tell y'all all the time, I'm like, yeah, boy, my mama was a sailor. I could cuss good just like my mama. I be trying to keep it cute. You know? I be trying to be enlightening, but you motherfuckers want violence some nights, and I'm confused. But anyway, y'all, I just can't be with no dude that wants something dead attached to them. Why do you want that? That means you are lame. If your bitch is down bad and you're with her, you're the lame. Who you're with is a direct reflection of you. You know? And same thing with a girl. Like, it's a difference where if you helping a dude get his leg up. Now, see, I'm not on that tip no more. I can't do, like, when I'm looking at him in the camera, y'all, tonight, I'm like, baby, I done passed the point where we do the, we come up together, or the, what is it? I hold a nigga down. We're past that, okay? I'm too, it's not even I'm too old for that. I'm too spiritually old for that. And then I said, so, and he was talking about how, like, if he come up, because, you know, he do his stuff. He got his shit going for him. If he come up, he don't want nobody that wasn't, he don't want nobody then. Shit, I need my eye drops from downstairs. We got to go back downstairs, y'all. He don't want nobody to come up with him that didn't come up with him. So he's just going to stay single and not married. And I was like, that's cool. And I said, I feel you on that. But for me, I'm just get somebody who more up than me, where they have a handle up on me. Because I like dudes that's smarter than me. I don't want no dumb dude. But you ain't got to be making millions more than me, just a little bit more. And he was like, good luck finding that. And I said, see, y'all got to be careful. If these niggas, when they can't have you, they'll tell you some shit to try to feel like you ain't going to find nobody but them. Look, what I told y'all earlier, he was basically off some who better than me type shit. Please, sir, bye. And I told him, I said, he said, yeah, good luck finding that. And I started laughing. I said, oh, baby, the past couple dudes, like, the past couple dudes, I'm like, they were not, baby, you was level -1. These niggas was on 10. We just weren't compatible. And none of them played me, y'all. It's just the way they did shit they did, I would have went about it differently. I just would have went about it differently. That's it. And then the one dude, he on BET now. Now, y'all, I could tell y'all who he is one day, but I'm going to do it when I could pull up pictures of him, y'all. He on BET right now. We just weren't compatible. Because, y'all, I'm spiritual, y'all, but I ain't like hugging tree spiritual and fucking, you know what I mean? Like, he was a little too out there for me, where it's like, you couldn't even ask the nigga his age without him being like, oh, I don't subscribe to age. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just going too far with the shit. So, you know, and then it's like, he tried to go back down memory lane of like the last 11 years. And I was like, how about we talk about something positive? Let's talk about the future. Let's talk about what you're trying to get on. You know what I mean? What you gonna get on? Let's get on that. Because I'm like, the past just gonna depress you, buddy. You played me. You want me. You can't have me. Like, I didn't say the second two parts, but I'm like, you played me. I was played. So what? So what? That shit ain't gonna help me in my future, right? Now I done applied the lessons and moved on, but let's talk about some positive shit. How we gonna get some money separately? Like, you know what I mean? What you doing tomorrow to make you better? What's your health looking like? You drinking water? When the last time you drank something green or ate something green, huh? When the last time you listened to something inspirational? When the last time you talked to God? What's the first thing you want to do? What's the first step to what you want to do to get your shit off the ground? Write a list. All right, cool. What day you gonna start executing that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, chat got real empty when you start talking about goals and shit. Because people want to be on fuck shit all their life. You can't do that. Like, don't get me wrong. I like some fuck shit. I like the niggery, ratchery, all that shit. I do. But you just can't be on that shit for your whole life. Like, as at a certain point, life gets real, and you gonna start to realize that life gonna start winding down. You only got a couple more summers left. We only literally, niggas be out here acting like they get to live twice. That's what I'm gonna say. So you just gotta make sure you on par with what it is you want to do while the fuck you here. And hashing the past out and shit is just not gonna fucking do it. You know, it's not gonna do it. Child, we done been there. I'm like, damn, I was there with you, nigga. I know how it went. Got the t-shirt, the book, the souvenir. Shit, I got the class ring for it, nigga.
I got the Letterman jacket for it. Hold on, y'all. I got the championship belt for the shit. So yeah, that's what I learned tonight. I guess if I could summarize what I learned tonight from talking to my ex, y'all, it was he turned out exactly the way I thought he was going to, and that's not a fun statement to make. I, it's what's crazy. I don't know if it's any girls that could feel me in the chat or dudes. Not off no cocky shit, like off some real shit. You ever been with somebody? Hey Samuel, you ever been with somebody where you the best thing that happened to them? And if they like, cause you the only one in their corner, you the only one rocking with them, you the only one, you know what I mean, that's genuine in a spot. Like what's that Mariah the Scientist song? Was it Spread Thin? Where she's just like you're switching up on everyone who loves you. Like, where she just watching the dude just keep switching up on everybody to love him, and knowing damn well it's just gonna go to hell. And I'm like, you ever watch somebody, y'all, switch up on everybody to love them and then cut you out and you the last genuine person left? And you be like, damn, it hurts my heart for where it's about to go for you. And you don't want that shit to go that way. And then they come back and it went that way. And it's the one time you ain't want to be right. So I'm like, damn, that shit went exactly how I thought it was going to go. It went exactly how I thought it was going to go. And I hate that as a fact. So, yeah, like I want a nigga cry and be sad about me a week. But I don't want you down bad, dying in the trenches, you know? So, I think, yeah, that's my lesson for the night. Like, I don't know. I really just think it was God showing me I made the right choice. That's all it be. Because I swear I was just thinking about that nigga yesterday and talking about him. And God said, send him back so she could see. And I'm like, Also, y'all, I noticed this thing. I'm trying to figure this out. Y'all could think on this and somebody email me. My email is mercedesmysticor@gmail.com. The guy keep doing this to me, y'all. He'll send me a new nigga and then an old one at the same time every time, right? It can't be. Now, this is what I thought it was, y'all. The obvious choice, but it's like, duh, don't go back to the past. Choose the new one. Nah, y'all, I did that. Then later on, I found the new one was stuck on an ex and then went back and had low self-esteem. This time, it just happened again. I'm talking to a new dude. Communicates all the things, y'all. Like, all the things, okay? I'm gonna try to FaceTime him tomorrow night. Now, y'all ain't gonna get no live if I do that. Well, y'all not gonna get tarot live, but anyway. Soon as that happened, now here come one of my exes. Strong, and they be coming in strong. And I'm like, okay, well, I learned last time picking a new thing wasn't the lesson. But I'm like, I damn sure ain't picking the old thing after I seen what I seen tonight. No. But what's the lesson, y'all? Because see, the universe sends, my lessons don't be regular. Like, we all agreed on that in this house. Y'all, my lessons don't be regular. Do you hear me? Because I done passed the basic spiritual lessons that everybody else be struggling to. And that's not a flex, by the way, y'all. Hard. These lessons are serious. What the fuck is this lesson? Because see, you only get a lesson over and over when you haven't learned it yet. So I'm like, I'm going to have to pray on it. I'm going to have to get some mental clarity. I'm going to have to be reading my Bible and fasting and shit. Because I need to know so I can pass this test. Why the fuck do both of them keep, like, one new and one from the past? And it's the same time every time, like clockwork. Then also, in my readings, I keep seeing a committed relationship keep popping up. And I'm like, who? Every time I think I try to guess, they say, you don't know him. And I'm like, okay, cool. Guess I don't know him. My own readings for myself be accurate as fuck too. So But they do cut me off though when they don't want me to know something or it's time for me to live the experience. They just cut me off. So y'all, I really don't know. So if somebody know what it mean when you keep getting that lesson like that, like how I'm getting it, let me know. Because that one, like, I'm still growing spiritually every single day. It's not the obvious answer, y'all. I promise you. I tried it the other way. I said nope to the other one. I wanted him bad. Grab Coffee said, this is the most real I ever been. As someone who is still in love with an ex but trying to move on, it could be a struggle, I know. And those decisions are a struggle to contend with. Yeah, I respect you for being real. I do. Because people don't be trying to be real, you know? So I get it. I know it can't be easy. It can't be easy. And especially if, like, somebody, like, if the dude, like, when dudes do people wrong, like, I didn't do something wrong. I was a victim of circumstance with something. But my ex, he thought that I did something wrong, y'all. I cannot say the whole situation, but he thought I did something wrong. And the way he would look at me and be like, are you sure? And I was like, I didn't. Like, I did not cheat on you. I wouldn't. Like, y'all, he would just look at me and cry. And then my friend would ask me, did it make you more unattracted to him? I'm like, because he had feelings? No, he's a human being. I was like, it wasn't a bitch cry. You could tell his feelings was hurt. He was looking like, bitch, the fuck is happening? Is you really who you say you are? And I was who I said I was. He believed me after a while, but I hated looking at him hurt. And that's the reason I said I would never cheat on no dude, because I would never want to see the hurt in their eyes that somebody made me feel before. And I hated the fact that I didn't do anything wrong and he was still feeling that hurt. And I was just like, what the fuck, bro? I want to save you, but what I'm telling you isn't saving you. So now we just stuck and you're hurt and I'm hurt because you're hurt, but I didn't even do anything for you to be hurt. So I don't know. So I'm trying to learn that. I'm trying to learn this lesson because my husband got to be the final level. He got to be on it. But now, y'all, I just want to be in alignment with my soul partner, my person. Like, where's my person? I don't be in no constant search and I don't obsess, y'all. I don't. I let the energy flow. But I want my person that's on my timeline. And when I was looking at him, before I got on the phone, I had to talk to myself. I said, you're not about to force no shit and get back with this nigga and put yourself on a fucked up timeline that you don't belong on, that sets you all the way back. But when I was talking to him, I was like, yeah, we're not on the same timeline. This ends tonight. I don't want to jump. I don't want to get on your loop, sir. I don't want to get on your loop. I'll stay on mine because my loop is a little higher than yours. So I'm just trying to find or attract whose timeline, who's on my timeline, like who I'm supposed to have kids with, who I'm supposed to move forward with. That's all I want. So anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I'm about to get the fuck off of here and go to sleep. Because believe it or not, I got to open my door in 3 hours because I fucked around and left my goddamn keys in my business partner's car. She go to work at 6:30 and she's like, keep your phone on because I'm going to come. So I got to be up. And I'm going to have to try to take my ass right back to sleep. Anyway, I love y'all. I'm Audi 3000. This was a real one. I'm going to start doing, I'm not going to say a lot. I do lives where I'm not just doing tarot, but I'm going to try to, I don't know what that means, y'all. See, y'all be getting blocked sometimes. Y'all got to make yourself clear. And sometimes I don't know if y'all being funny or like if y'all being ha he funny or y'all trolls, because see, y'all be getting fucking blocked so fast. I don't be having the patience. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to try to come live more and talk to y'all about some real shit. Just some real shit. Don't always got to be about dating either. Because, yeah. But anyway, I love y'all so much, and I will talk to y'all later. Y'all gave me 48 likes tonight. Y'all is the shit. I had 1,200 views on my video yesterday and 725 the night before. But on that video, I told y'all, me and my sister was talking. We was in the house with my mommy, and my mom don't. She go crazy for us, even in the spiritual realm, y'all. Like, I'm never gonna do a live in front of my mom's remains or near them, and she's not gonna make my shit go up. Like, that's just how she does. And me and my sister, like, at first we thought we was tripping, but we both said it to each other, not like when she first passed last year. And I was like, okay, we're not crazy. So like, my mom's energy is so pure and strong. So my shit been going up since I freaking left my sister's house. This shit make me want to go back. But I didn't want to leave. I always cry when I leave. But anyway, I love y'all so much, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. And I hope y'all have the best Wednesday. I think tomorrow's Wednesday. And yeah, bye y'all. Make sure y'all drinking water. It's hot outside, okay?